Hey everybody, this is your girl Tiffany. So I wanted to do an introduction to this video and I recorded one, but I had a lot of background noise and I didn't want it to be that much of a distraction to you guys. So obviously, as you can see, this is going to be a voiceover. So the product that I'm going to be reviewing, doing a tutorial with as well, is the new NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. So the shade that I have is in Deep Cool, which I'll show you in the video. Right now what I am doing is applying the primer, which is the Can't Stop Won't Stop matte primer. The instructions are to rub it in and pat it. So that's what I'm doing there. That is my eye primer. So I wanted to do this video because I was very intrigued with this foundation. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and by having such darker shades, I thought it might be funny that a lot of dark-skinned YouTubers were not reviewing it. Too Much Mouth did. Destiny's Godly did a small tutorial with it, and of course Jackie Aina, but I don't consider Jackie Aina as like deeper skin like myself. But I saw the gap there and I decided, let me add my little 2 cents in here, because a lot of, like myself, dark-skinned women would probably want to do some research to see what shade they are. And so here it is. So again, my shade is Deep Cool. It's number 22. I thought I was going to be Destiny's Godly shade that she used, but she used Cocoa. And when I went in the store and swatched it, I was not a fan. It had too much red in it for me. It was just a little bit too bright. And I know once I put my highlight and everything on with it, it would make me look really bright in the face, and I don't like that. So I went with Deep Cool. So it doesn't have any scent to it. I'm applying it now. It's really easy to blend. I did end up using, I think 4 pumps. It might have been just because of the brush that I used, because that Morphe 439 brush is really dense. So it may have soaked up some of the product, but it was really easy to blend. The shade, I loved it. It was like bright. It's like perfect. I really loved it. The coverage on it is really good. Here I am applying the foundation to my neck area because I have some really dark marks and like hyperpigmented areas that I like to cover. So I always apply my foundation there, and the fact that this is supposed to be transfer proof, I'm gonna see how it goes there. It's a really hot day today. Well, it was about 80 some degrees when I did this video, but towards the end of the night, as you'll see in the video, it did cool down. Now here I am using the NYX Deep Espresso concealer, the HD Studio Photogenic concealer, and it is the darkest shade, 9.5 Deep Espresso. I'm just buffing that out. I had to speed this video up, you guys, because it was very long, and as you can see, I had to take a little coffee break. And I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in Deep. I just went and bought a new one of that. That was the first concealer that I actually used, well, first expensive concealer, let me say that I actually used the entire bottle, and I literally went a while before I bought it, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna use what I have, and I literally had to go get it. So that'll tell you right there how much I actually enjoy it. Now I can tell that I don't know if it was the primer or the foundation, it actually mattified this concealer quite a lot. It made it dry just a little bit faster than normal. But it was still fine. I didn't, it didn't bother me or anything. So and the next product I'm going to be using is a very good favorite of mine, which is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Setting Powder. They only have it in one shade. It's the translucent. and I love that it has like a slight like sheen to it almost on the skin, and it makes you look airbrush wherever you put it. It's beautiful. I love this powder, and I just bought a new one. That's a new one I just opened. It looks crazy while it's like baking, but this powder is really bomb, you guys. And I'm gonna do my brows. I was gonna use the Milani pencil that I get from the drugstore, which is Walgreens, or you can find it at like Walmart too. But I ended up changing my mind, and I have to get up close when I do my brows, sorry. But I ended up changing my mind, and I ended up using the Kat Von D pencil. Sorry, you guys, I was a little hot trying to do my makeup. Like I said, it was like 80 at this time of the day. So I switched up and used the Kat Von D Signature Brow Pencil, and the color that I use in that is called Walnut. And that's another replacement. I used that pencil all up too, and I had to go buy another one because I really enjoyed it. I also have the brow gel and the powder, which you'll see me using here, and those are both in the shades, all three of those are in the shade Walnut as well. Kat Von D really outdid herself with these brow products. I really enjoy it, and that pencil is really smudge proof. Like, my brows don't budge at all. It's amazing. And it's on a cheaper spectrum too. It's like $18 instead of I think the Benefit Brow one is like $24. So this one is $18. This is the Studio Fix Fluid. As you can see, I use this for my brows, and the color that I use is NC55. I like it because it's neutral, and it doesn't look like yellow or golden or red or anything under my brows. It really kind of just looks natural, especially once I do my eyeshadow and everything. So here you are going to see me using the Kat Von D powder right there, and like I said, it's walnut. I'm just going through, kind of just setting the area. Both of these products are smudge proof, waterproof, and really bomb. So you'll see that I kind of just brush it through just to give like a thicker effect. And even with using both of these products, my brows end up still looking like, you can still see the hair, so it doesn't make my brows look too product heavy, and that's what I like about it. So the next thing that I'm going to be using is the paint pot by MAC called Quite Natural. Unfortunately, this is no longer available at MAC, which I'm very, very upset about. I'm like scraping the sides of the little jar that I have. I literally use this every day to do my makeup. It's the perfect shade for a neutral base for me, and I can also put that on and just wear that for the rest of the day. Now I am using the Jaclyn Hill palette that is called Dark Magic. So I picked that up while I was in Ulta as well, the day that it came out. I didn't go in there looking for that, to be honest. I actually was there just browsing, and I saw that it was $15, and all the other Vault palettes were gone. That was the only one that was left. If anybody knows me, I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow, a lot of color eyeshadow, but this palette intrigued me because it's my puppy. Say hi, princess. Hi. She didn't want to say hi, but she was whining, scratching at my leg. But so yeah, so the palette, I got that one because literally of that green. that green right there that I'm going to use right now, that's literally the only reason why I bought that whole palette. I love olive green. Olive green and pink are my favorite colors. So yeah, that's really the only reason why I bought it. That palette, I don't have, you know, everybody has like those warm tone palettes, warm colors with the oranges and the reds and the browns. This color was very different, and that's what I liked about it. I don't have anything like that in my collection, so that's what made me pick it up. The colors are very pigmented. You'll see in a few seconds I went in with a darker shade, and you'll see my surprise because I went in kind of unexpectedly, and it was a little bit heavier than what I was expecting it to be. So you'll see that in a second. So they're very pigmented. They blend really good, so I was pleased with the palette. So here I have applied my lashes. The lashes that I have, I can't remember the name of them because I threw the pack away, but I got them from the drugstore, or got them from Walgreens. If I can find the pack, I'll post it below. And now I'm just dusting off the excess with my Morphe brush. Excess of that powder. I was looking for my brow set. There you go. That's something like really cheap that I got from the drugstore. It's like from L'Oreal. It was on clearance at Target when they were closing in my area. It's like telescopic brow set or something like that. I can't remember. And here I am looking for my contour palette by, oh god, what is the name of this palette? Sleek. So I'm looking for my Sleek contour palette there. I have a couple of the Sleek blush palettes over there too, so they, you know, they all look alike, so I kept picking up the wrong thing. So I'm just going in with that darker shade there and just intensifying my contour and kind of setting it with the powder there because I did use a liquid. That brush is a MAC 150 brush. I'm going in with my CoverGirl bronzer. Same one that we all the dark skinned girls use. It is the CoverGirl Ebony Bronze in Q120. Always keep that in your arsenal, ladies. It's a bomb. I do my makeup with that every day. And then that brush that I'm using is a MAC 138 brush. It's like a tapered powder brush. Mascara that I'm using, oh, and I did put mascara on my lashes. I used the waterproof in Extreme Dimension mascara, and then at the bottom I'm using the MAC Upward Lash Mascara. I like the small wand on that one. It's really easy for me to get to my bottom lashes, and it gives me lots of volume as well. I'm trying to be careful not to poke myself in the eye here, because I have done that plenty of times. Next product I'm going to be using is the MAC Glow Palette. There's two palettes that MAC came out with. There's a pink one and a gold one. I'm using the Hyper Real Glow. That brush is a new brush from MAC. It is called the 240S brush. It's like a big blending brush. It's like, imagine like a really big 224. See that Hyper Real Glow? So after I apply my highlight, I am going to set everything with the Matte Fix Plus in the matte version. I love that. I have definitely replaced all of my Fix Pluses with the matte version. I love it so much. It's really nice. The first primer I'm going to use though, or setting spray I'm going to use, is a Ruby Kisses setting spray. It's called Never Touch Up. That one is a matte finish as well. It is so good, you guys. I don't use it for the matte reasons for it. I actually use it for the longevity. It helps your makeup stay on longer, and I do notice a difference when I use this product, this setting spray. You can find that at your local beauty supply for $5. And then after I put my earrings in, then I'm going to use the Matte Fix Plus. So the next clip you see will be a update in natural lighting. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey YouTube fam, so this is now an hour I've had this foundation on, and I'm gonna be honest, like, my face feels super tight, like super tight. I don't know if it's the combination of the foundation with the primer, or just the primer, or just the foundation itself. I do like it though, because I know eventually my oils are gonna come through, because like I said, it's only been an hour, and I'm sitting in the car in air conditioner. It is hot today. It's about 80 degrees though, so it's not too scorching. So I, like, you know, I was outside for a minute. I took my dogs out, and then I went to the post office so they could because they wouldn't deliver my package, so I literally had to go hunt it down. But my car does have AC. I did have my AC on, so I haven't really been in the elements yet, but I don't think it would have made a difference. I did get a little hot, like, I was sweating like a little bit around here, but you can't really tell. But like this part, like all this part of my face feels tight. It just feels tight. It's not uncomfortable though. It just feels tight. But like I said, so it's only been an hour. I know eventually my oils are going to come through. Once they come through, I think that this is going to be gorgeous. I have learned that I really don't like the matte powdery look. But I know that this won't last long. I haven't seen a foundation that completely stops my oils from coming through, because if it does, I'm gonna be scared to wear this stuff, because what's in it? Like, I have the tape concealer under here. Even that feels like, and you know, that's kind of like moisturizing matte-ish type. Even that, and I think it's all I think it's pertaining to the primer. Even that up under my eyes feels really dry. But like I said, it's not uncomfortable. So I'll check in later. I have a couple more errands to go run. Right now I'm about to go get me a chicken shawarma salad. I'm getting my husband a regular chicken shawarma pita, but I'm getting the chicken shawarma salad, which is delish. yeah, so I'll be back. Bye. Hey everybody, so this is going to be my last update. It is 9:38. I put my makeup on about 4 o'clock today, so let's say 5 hours 38 minutes, almost 6 hours. I have not touched up. I've been outside. Now it did get a little cooler towards the end of the day here in Detroit, so it wasn't as hot. Sorry y'all, I'm trying to like get, because my face is not shiny at all. The shine that you see, I have 2 lights right here like facing towards me, so like any shine that you see is all that. Like my face is not shiny at all. I mean, even 4 hours, I've never seen my face this matte at 4 hours. Never on any foundation that I wear. I don't know if it's the primer, I don't know if it's the foundation, I don't know if it's just the combination of them two together. I'm glad that I got the primer because I want to try the primer with my other foundation so I can see like how that works. But I'm shook, y'all. Literally, I wish that I could show you guys. Like, it's literally like that's all the light. Like, there's no shine on my face anywhere. Like, I'm looking in the mirror, nothing. It's not creasing. Now the transfer about that, it did transfer because I've been having like my allergies are acting up or whatever, and then you know, I have to like clean my nose and stuff like that. Now I will say the makeup is not gone around my nose, but it did transfer. Another thing, let me show you. Okay, so this is a clean brush. See, nothing on it. So yeah, so it did transfer. And if you watch the video, you see I didn't set with a powder. I did not. Only thing, yeah, I did, you know, my under eyes, things like that, but like I didn't take another face powder and kind of like dust over. I didn't do that. So that's all the foundation. So it does transfer. But for the most part, I mean, let me see if it's makeup on my collar. I have makeup on my neck just to cover like my dark spots. It's still there. It didn't transfer on my clothes too much, on my collar too much. So I'm not complaining about that. This is bomb. Like, for real, y'all. And I didn't get this in PR or anything like that. Y'all know I'm not there yet. I literally got up this morning and drove to go get this from my local Ulta. And I love it. I'm really, really impressed. The Becca foundation didn't stay this matte on me this long. And I mean, my skin is so oily. 5 hours for me, I have not blotted. I have not done anything, and my makeup is this matte. Now, in my last update, I did say how like tight my face was feeling. I don't feel that anymore. I guess because like I had just put it on, and now my face is like, you know, of course. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. Sorry, I gotta go to sleep. But of course, like, I don't know, maybe I just got used to it, or maybe, you know, some oils are trying to like break through, and then the foundation is like, nope, not doing it. But 5 hours and no shine. Amazing. So if you guys are hesitant about picking this foundation up, do not pick it up. Drugstore, 15 bucks. Use the coupon, you can get it for 12 bucks or less than that if you got some points for Ulta. But they really need to like sell this everywhere, not just Ulta, because it's bomb. Like, I can't believe my face is this fucking matte. It's crazy. I got expensive foundations that I've paid $50-$60 for, and they don't keep me this matte. Like, it's something in this. I'm kind of scared. Like, I've never tried anything like this. Even and I have the CoverGirl foundation. It doesn't keep me this matte. Like, probably like 3 hours in and I'm blotting. This, But anyway, I don't want to make this video too much longer than it already is. So if you guys have any questions, comments, type them down below. Any other products you want me to review, or do a tutorial, any tutorials you want me to do, post it down below. Bye.